What is up, my crypto legends? Hope you're having a fantastic day today. Let's analyze the situation. It does look like that we could have a correction here for the price of Bitcoin, but the S&P 500 is just absolutely flying at the moment. It's just continuing to pump, and it looks like it doesn't want to stop anytime soon. So potentially we're not going to have such a deep correction. And deep correction, I mean just a few $100s on Bitcoin. We're going to analyze that situation right away, guys, to see the possible scenarios for Bitcoin. Yes, of course, analyzing S&P 500, okay, the main two markets that we want to analyze. And we can take a look at some altcoins, because altcoins, there's a lot of volatility, a lot of gains to be made on altcoins as well. I'm not much of an altcoin trader. I'm more of a Bitcoin trader, as you know, but we can analyze some altcoins and take a look at some potential scenarios. Guys, how is everyone doing? Glad to see you. Let's go through the comment section. First of all, I'm going to explain as well, why, we could have that correction at this range, okay? We can see a little bit of exhaustion. We've had a swing failure. There was a brilliant entry here for this swing failure pattern, and I'm going to go through right away. I'm in a head short position. It looks like we were going to drop, protected that position right away, okay, just around about 17,430 approximately. S&P 500 is just absolutely flying. It's just continuing to the upside, and yeah, I just want to analyze the situation, okay? It's continuing to the upside, but there is a big level volume node here also from the volume traded of 2022. This is looking at the S&P 500 on the 12-hourly chart. You can see this high volume node right over here is exactly at 3,970 points. This is looking at the E-mini futures, of course, not the SPX, okay, because there is about 10-15 points of difference, SPX with E-mini futures, ES. So as you can see, that volume node, if we zoom in also, it's from this price action as well. We're going to start hitting that resistance level. I'm still in that long position on the S&P 500. I wish I would have put a little bit more contracts. I explained this on my video update, why this for me was a good long in area, despite everything looks very, very bearish. All right, it was pretty clear for me. Just focusing on the S&P 500, guys, a little bit, and we can focus on Bitcoin right away in just 1 second. But basically on the S&P 500, if we, zoom in on the 4-hourly chart, we did have a breakout from this symmetrical triangle to the upside. We were above here, the value area high from this trading zone, okay, pretty nicely. We were coming back down to test here, this lower high resistance trend line into support. And for me, after this consolidation exhaustion, it was pretty clear after that double bottom scenario right over here, it was a pretty good long position, because I did see higher, at least the 618, or maybe even higher. You know that I've been, a little bit bullish on the S&P 500 if we were breaking up. So I'm looking for these little, long positions. On the S&P 500, I was expecting here a bounce from this low level, as it was, a high volume node, the point of control from the last 2 years. This is why we have this, red horizontal line, a small double bottom, okay, and expecting a bounce from that level, at least to the 618. We were getting a little bit of reaction, but I mean, I didn't put as much contracts as I wanted, so I'm just leaving that position open. It's just a few $100s in profit at the moment, just in case it does break higher, but we are starting to face a big resistance zone right now on the ES, okay? The correlation is not huge at the moment, but there is some correlation. Hey, if S&P 500 is going up, I'm going to feel more confident that, for Bitcoin to go higher, okay? If we start seeing the S&P 500 getting a massive rejection from this level, as there is a high volume node from the volume traded in between November and December, as you can see here on the chart, okay? Let's just get the visible range here, just 1 second. And you can clearly see that high volume node here. Let me just go to the 4-hourly and zoom in a little bit. Right over here, this is what we are facing at the moment. This massive volume node exactly at 3,970 points. Huge potential rejection level, okay? So this is something to take into consideration looking at the ES. We're going to focus on Bitcoin right now. Probably got stopped out at break even, just about to get stopped out. It's just a quick short hedge position. Let's see what kind of price action we create, because I still think that we could get a correction from this level. Just price is almost at entry here from this short. I'm going to explain right away, why I entered this short position at this level. Okay, of course we can take a look at Elliott wave theory, something that we talked about yesterday. For me, it's pretty clear that this is the third wave, and I think the third wave is ending out of these 5 waves that I think we're in. It's a little bit complex because it looks a little bit confusing, right? We're in a C corrective wave to the upside, okay, like I explained on yesterday's video. Let me just, do a quick brief drawing here, okay, just of where we at with the corrections that I think, that we at right now, where we do, I think we're in the C corrective wave. I think we could get above $18,000. That is the overall goal. I think we could go higher. Overall, C corrective wave can be a flat, okay? It can be flat. It can be kind of a zigzag, okay? So for the moment, what I can see here, zooming in this C correction from this clear pivot low level from the start of the waves. This is a clear low level to start the waves. And if we do zoom in, for example, on the 2-hourly time frame, and I'm going to just, quickly explain. All right. Of course, why everyone knows for the last few days why I have been long from this range. Okay, it would look pretty good with the double bottom, this and that. I was expecting very much this to break. It broke. It's still holding a little bit of those longs. Adding to position, taking profits. But overall, why could we have a corrective move at this level? And this is what we want to talk about at this moment, and why there was a good position to short. We could potentially have another good short position during the live stream. Let's see how this pump moves, all right, because I'm going to explain live, potentially entering into a short live as well if I do get stopped out, break even from this short that I am in right now. Depending on how we move up above 17,500, we're potentially going to enter another short. So I'm sorry, going to enter another short, right? I'm just want to show you how I am playing this market, right? How I am looking to make gains. And if I lose any of my capital, it's going to be a very, very small amount, or it's going to be break even. I'm always happy to re-enter another position if I get stopped out at break even, right? So going back here to this clear pivot low, right? For me, I think there's more upside coming, but there's also a potential correction, right? We move in waves, all right? We've been moving up pretty nicely, all right, for the last few days. Hey, it is potentially time for a corrective wave because we are hitting a resistance zone. And for me, it is pretty clear also that we have had, these 5 waves to the upside. This ABC correction right over here on the movement up. This was on the 4th, 5th of January right there. And then we have, for me, right, this was mentioned yesterday when we were trading round about $17,300. That video update that I explained yesterday, we were trading round about this range. I said on the video, it's very likely we're going to claim above 17,400. I'm expecting another wave. I'm expecting these highs to be claimed. Just after I uploaded the video, highs have been claimed. So we know that after a 5th potential move, and it's clear, guys, the pivots are clear. You cannot get any clearer than this. It's pretty clear that the pivots are there. You cannot make this up, right? So, we've had that 5th wave, looking for that potential ABC correction. Now, the 5th wave sometimes is a little bit tricky, okay? It can be more impulsive. It can consolidate. It can go higher, just like over here. What did we have over here on this 5th wave, right? It looked like that we were going to have, let me just move this out of the way just 1 second, right? Looks like here we're getting exhausted after this 5th wave right there. Are we going to correct? No, we have one more wick to the upside, okay? Getting those kind of early shorters with high leverage, and then we correct down. I think something similar could happen if we do not correct from this level, guys, okay? Just right over here, right? Let's just go with, what is happening right over here. I'm in this short position. It's probably going to get stopped out. I'm very, very close to entry. But am I going to put my stop loss all the way up here? No, it's moved down. It can move higher. We can get another swing failure. I'm probably, this is a hedge position, right? Hedge position for this long because I'm looking for a potential corrective wave. I'm going to explain where that corrective wave is going to be at right away, okay? Where I think it can hit if I am following these, waves to the upside. Of course, I am looking for the fourth low, the wave. This is where an ABC correction can go, or even the 17,300, 200 range, all right? Maybe it's not going to be that deep, and we are going to, form a double bottom scenario, whatever happens here. We will analyze that situation when that happens, okay? I'm looking for a reaction at this 17,200, and I'm going to explain in just 1 second. Let's see if I can go step by step here to give a nice brief explanation on my theory. So far, so good, guys. This is moving, very, very nicely as expected. If you watch yesterday's video as well, looking for the highs to be claimed, bang, highs are claimed. Now looking for that ABC kind of correction, right? So, why did I enter at 17,430? You might think to yourself, hey, how do you know? How can you get into an entry here? How can you get into, a protected position? Let's go dive in straight into that simple theory, right? Which a lot of people do not know, don't know how to react, don't know, when to pull the trigger. And I'm talking about Bitcoin, guys. I know some people trading altcoins, and they're making huge gains, or they're having massive losses. Okay, I don't like personally trading altcoins. I like to trade Bitcoin because I have a much higher win rate on Bitcoin. It's more liquid, it's less volatile, the moves are more respected. So anyway, diving here straight into the Bitcoin price. Main reason, why would you think? Let me ask the community. Now I'll go through the community right away, okay? Seb, thanks for joining. David, Average, hey, how are you doing? Like button smashed. Thank you very much. Average, I got David, I got Seb, how are you doing? Will BTC hit 100K today? Probably not. Sorry to say, probably not. Not today, not this year, maybe not even next year, so... Anyway, I think you know that answer already. I got my mods here having a little bit of a laugh. Anyway, smash up that like button, said Jonathan. Yeah, if I don't see any like buttons, oh my goodness, almost 500 people, 96 likes. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up the stream right away if those likes are not smashed. If you want that brief explanation, guys. So far, so good. Those explanations for the last few days, well, I would say the last couple of months, because this kind of price action has been spot on, guys. You need to take a look at the videos from the 22nd of November all the way till we broke this low. We were very much expecting a move down here. Of course, there were two scenarios at the support level. We were either bouncing a little bit and then break, or breaks here. Obviously, you can check those videos, guys, from the 22nd of November to the 14th of November. Absolutely banging with trades here. This was my best few weeks of trading ever, and it's recorded on YouTube. So going back here to this theory, guys, reason why I'm not going to trade based off Elliott wave theory. Of course, Elliott wave theory is just structure. It's just to help you to find that confluence. You need to add up more stuff on the chart. Of course, I'm not going to trade based on Elliott wave theory. I can randomly short this fifth wave and say, okay, fifth wave should be coming, the ABC wave should be coming to the fourth wave, so I'm going to extremely short here with high leverage because this is going to happen. No, we want to add confluence, right? We want to see that resistance. And of course, we just round about that naked point of control. Why naked point of control? It's a point of control that hasn't been tapped from that volume traded in between the 13th and the 16th of December, right? We've got this price action, and we've only got this price action as well. So what I want to see here is, of course, those high volume nodes. Let me get the VPVR out of the way. And this was explained yesterday, but this is where we're at. We haven't moved much, okay? So I'm just for all of those people that weren't paying attention on yesterday's video, they might pay attention on this live stream right now. So we got this high volume node, all right? We got another one right over here, which is very interesting. I do see another rejection at this level. We've got a daily level and a high volume node. This is the only resistance that we do have, basically, because we're above all of this kind of price action, right? I'm only focusing on this small little resistance zone. Right now, it is exactly at this high volume node right over here from that price action of the 13th to the 16th of December, period. That's it. We're there. So this level at the potential fifth wave could get a corrective move. You might ask yourself, and there's also There's also a harmonic pattern, okay, that I want to discuss in just 1 second. Also, I'm going to get those trading patterns out here so you can actually see that potential move, okay? Where is it? That crab pattern. Anyway, I'm going to go through this. It's just a little bit of there's a lot of information here that I want to give you guys, giving that confluence. I'm staying defensive with this level for shorting. You can see, stop at loss at break even. Let's see if we get another wick above 17,500. We're potentially going to short this live. If I don't get stopped out, it might move down from here. This is the thing. S&P 500 might get a corrective move, so it might help Bitcoin. S&P 500 is at a huge resistance zone. It's a massive volume node from the volume traded, the last 6-7 months. I'm looking at since May of 2022. That high volume node is where we at right now on the S&P 500, as you can see here. This is exactly 3,960, 3,970. It's trying to get above that level. We're not even hitting 50%, almost 50% Fibonacci is 3,980. It's a big level, okay, of volume. This is why we've had a one attempt. We have in the second attempt, we'd have another swing failure or even a double top here, a slightly lower high, and correct, right? If this does happen, it's not going to be looking great, right? When we create these kind of double tops or double bottoms, we know it's not looking good. We could get heavily rejection. Of course, that is not going to be good for Bitcoin. It will help with this potential correction if it does drop. If it might break the high, then yeah, we're obviously looking for higher. It's at resistance. We need to take that into consideration. Going back here to Bitcoin, if this is the fifth wave, in this short little movement to the upside. And of course, there are 5 waves, of course, inside of every single wave to the upside, not to the downside. Okay, so this is basically what we're looking at right over here, right? Kind of something like this. Just to add that confluence, why am I so confident that we could get a rejection from this zone? And like I explained, high volume node from that volume traded 13th of December till the 16th of December. It's the only kind of price action that we have here, from part of November and December, because a lot of it was below $17,200. So zooming in, how can I get into a short position, risking a small amount, getting a tight stop loss and protecting position as we move down? Well, let me just move this out of the way and zoom in here on the price action. And of course, what do we have here from this high level over here? It's a failed breakout. We can go to the 1 hour, 30-minute time frame if you wish. Okay, it's on all the time frames. So not only that, there is actually a kind of a bearish crab pattern. You might think, what the hell is this guy talking about? A crab pattern? He's putting animals on the chart now. He's been smoking some crack or something. No, this is actually a harmonic pattern. They are, very, very effective if you know how to play them out with, with defensive trading, with good risk management. So basically, you swing failure from that high, and failed breakout. Bang! Did I enter here? No. Did I enter here? No. I was waiting for that move down, breaking below this low. And then, of course, the deal. Whoever's an old subscriber, I like to get after a failed breakout, swing failure, okay, at the 618, right? So from this move down, what happens? Move down, confirmed, failed breakout. I mean, this happens all the time, guys. We talk about this all the time. So move down, bang, and then come up to the 618 range, confirming it is resistance. That is a good potential short. Hey, we are claiming these lows. Hey, maybe we're not going to break them. This is why I protect position. Position is protected. Okay, I entered a slightly lower. Okay, I didn't get a very, very great entry, but that was the main reason why, right? So we failed to break this high. Bang, failed. Kind of a double top, right? Whatever you want to call it. Coming down, breaking a little bit of higher lows right there. So you can see the weakness. Failed breakout, you can see the weakness right over here. You jump up to the 618, This is the level you want to take into consideration to get into that short position. So you get into that short position, bang, in that short, protected position. Why have I protected position? Hey, if you claim this low and you do not break below it, it's another double bottom, potential double bottom. If you cannot break this low level in that short, am I going to have my stop loss here when we're getting a bounce from this level? No, absolutely not. If I get stopped out at break even, depending on what kind of price action, I am waiting for the same scenario. Let's see how we're going to break this high. Just wait to see how we're going to break it. It might skyrocket. Okay, skyrockets. I'm happy to hold a little bit of my long positions from all the way down here. I couldn't care less of what kind of, move it has after breaking up. If it's going to be very impulsive. If it does fail to break above here, I will consider entering into that short. But overall, like I said, it does make sense that, it does. Basically, to get into that short, guys, it cannot be any clearer than this. We've seen so many of these and given you that perfect entry, okay? And if you have those counts, if you're hitting a high volume node from this trading zone, right? This is basically that high volume node. We're slightly above that level, but overall, there it is. It is bang. It is spike on that level. This is kind of getting exhausted, right, with a swing failure. So it's pretty clear. If it's a fifth wave here to the upside, you swing failure. This is giving you that entry, guys. It's giving you that entry. After the failed breakout, bang, bang, 618, you enter because you could have a little bit of a higher deep correction here, ABC kind of correction, coming down to test even the lows of the fourth wave. Now, I would be a little bit more conservative. I was expecting this low to actually be broken and then take profits from this short position. We're getting a little bit of a bounce. It is what it is. Protect position. You get stopped out. Happy to hold some of those longs. We'll be looking for another shorting opportunity potentially. When you see the S&P 500 like this, absolutely, not wanting to stop, just every hourly candle is just going up. As you can see, we got a little bit of a consolidation at the 618 from this drop, right? So let me just zoom in on the 1 hourly. A little bit of a reaction, a little bit of consolidation from that 61865 right there. I was saying, I think it's going to actually try and claim these highs. For the moment, it is trying. So overall, let's see how we claim the highs here. It could create another massive swing failure, right? Bang, bang, failed breakout. And that might be a great double top shorting opportunity, guys. We're going to have to wait and see what happens. But overall, playing a defensive. I would be taking profits. It's not much. I wish I would have put a few more contracts on this long position. But overall, it doesn't matter. It was a little bit of a conservative long position on the S&P 500. If these highs are claimed and we get a failed breakout, I'm happy to take, profits at that level from that long position. What else do I want to talk about here? Hopefully that was clear, guys. It's pretty clear. You're kind of forming on a small little double top. Swing failure, bang, bang, 618, you got a perfect entry. Soon as you start claiming these lows, you want to protect position. Hopefully it is going to break down and you are going to come down potentially to the 618 from this low to the high, 50% 618, or actually the 618 from this low to this high, which is around about 17,300, 17,200. Maybe round about that level would be a good range to take profit. But if you hit this low level and you do not break it, I'm protecting position. This is not looking great. This is probably been the consolidation, this correction, right? ABC not even managing to break the below A. You could double bottom and start continuing the next waves to the upside. We don't have a huge amount of resistance on Bitcoin at this range. So, the selling pressure can be very, very low in the correction, and then we can just skyrocket to the upside. We talked about how, there is not big resistance. We need to see selling pressure kick in, because if not, the price is just going to continue to the upside. Why? We talked about this the other day. Basically, there is hardly any volume traded in between 17,200 and 18,800, guys. And why is that? Because when you take a look at the volume traded in between June of 2022 till today, you have a huge gap of no volume traded. Price action moves fast in between this level. So we are currently above the last kind of volume node, which is 17,200 from this volume traded, right? The value area high, we were above that level. Hey, a very, very small buying pressure can absolutely make the price move higher. So we're also very much aware of this. But market moves in waves. We're focusing a little bit of kind of day trade scenarios as well. So yeah, another thing that I wanted to explain here is, you know, that crab pattern, right? You know, that crab pattern, because it's funny because people laugh about harmonic patterns, but they are very, very effective. And yeah, it is this one right over here. It's a very, very difficult one. You should go to the lower time frames. It's not a perfect one, but overall it makes sense to get that resistance from this zone. And one of the main reasons why is because, you know, you basically got this kind of movement. You got clear pivot high here, this low over here, and you're looking for that 36618. I mean, something like this. It's something like this. Why something like this? Well, I mean, let me just get you that crab pattern here. And then the target for this, surprisingly enough, it is the 618 from C point. You know, that would be a take profit one, which is at 17,300. It does make sense. You have, you know, a little bit of consolidation here. You know, this is what I was aiming for, right? I could see this crab pattern here. I'm going to get that crab pattern right away here on the chart so you can see the numbers, so you can see the fib levels, how they are pretty much spot on, right? The 1.618, okay, the expansion from this range, and also the 3.618. I'm going to show you that, you know, and this could actually, you know, create a swing failure from this high and then get that corrective move, guys. So this is what I am paying very, very close attention to what happens here in the next coming hours. Hopefully you are too. There is a possibility of just getting stopped out at break even and then having the move down, okay? It's just very possible. Overall, I want to play defensive trading. You know, I'm not here for one trade. I'm here to be consistent with gains. So let me just get this animal pattern here right over here on the chart, okay? So you can check those numbers, okay? Let me just zoom in here so you can actually see this kind of movement on the chart. And this just it makes sense with Elliott wave theory, and it also makes sense with you know, the fifth wave here potentially ending. You got a swing failure from this high. You're getting exhausted. You also got that volume node from the 13th to the tomorrow easy 80k. I just gonna call it, says Sebi. Yeah, maybe. I'm also looking for higher. This is only a corrective wave. If you know, like I said, if this short is going to play out, I'm taking profit at 17,300, 300, 200. Maybe it might hit that low. You know, it is a strong level of support. Anyway, you know, I think the ultimate low level would be the low range here around about 17,000, 16.9. I don't think we're going to go this low. Sorry, no, 17,150. You know, this low here of the fourth wave, right? ABC correction, you know, should be ending around about this fourth wave area, which is 17,140. I would be taking profits anyway on the way down. You know, might leave a little bit of that position open just in case we do get a little bit more volatility down. But overall, ultimate low level would be this consolidation range, this high volume node, which is the fourth wave. So you're looking for that kind of ABC correction maximum all the way down to 17,200 range, where we do have this, you know, this high volume node. It's the fourth wave. Anyway, it's the target also from this crab pattern, right? Let me just get that, and let's just go through these fib levels, guys, because overall it's getting a reaction. It's going down slightly. This for me is a clear short-term short. You know, mid-term, I'm still bullish, guys. I'm still bullish. I still think we could go higher. were giving that explanation. Hey, if we can get into some short scalps and you know, with good risk management, game on, you know, let us do it. Why not? A lot of people get confused because there is either huge macro bulls or huge macro bears. You know, I am bull and bear every day. You know, I can have a bull face one day, I will have a bear face the other day. It's just how you want to evolve as a trader. So bearish crab pattern from X point to D. We got the expansion, 1.618 golden ratio, right over there, getting that swing failure. Beautiful, bang, bang. Look at this, 618 crab pattern. You got these fib levels, this corrective move to the 618 range, right? 0382, 618. You got a little bit of a range right there. Here in the 618, this is not perfect, of course. I could move this slightly lower, so it is the 618. But it's just so you can see those fib levels are very, very clear, very, very close, right? So A to C, A, B, C corrective wave from 382 to 0.88. This is at the 50% range, as you can see. And then what is very, very nice to see here is the exact Fibonacci numbers hitting the D point, which is from X to D, the expansion, 1.618, right over there, 1.618, it's there. And the 3618, it's in between 2618 and 3618. That is the expansion from B to C, right? What is the expansion from B to C, if you want to know? Fibonacci retracement from B to C, right? That expansion right there, okay, is the 3618, as you can see on the chart. That is the expansion from this little consolidation, bang, 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 bang. So, yeah. That is basically it, guys. You know, just if you want to add a little bit of more confluence, yeah, we got a nice crab bearish pattern over here, you know, spot on with the fib levels, 1.618 from X to D, expansion, and the 3618, you know, also as well to perfection, where you are getting that consolidation and that swing failure. Hey, this is pure technical analysis, guys, and it's getting rejection from that point. It cannot get any beautiful than this. Of course, I do think that correction is going to happen. Question is, what if, guys? What if you, you know, there are a couple scenarios here. There are a couple of scenarios, and this is why we only are, you know, we're doing technical analysis. It's all about probabilities. You know, this could absolutely skyrocket from this range after the consolidation, and then we're like, hey, you know, with all of this kind of confluence, the fifth wave, shouldn't we be coming all the way down, you know, to at least 17.3, 17.2K? Yes, it's about probabilities. This is why I want to have good risk management, guys, and this is what it's all about. I am happy if I entered a short position right there. Explained exactly why. You know, I missed shorting here. It was already good short. It's a 1.618. It's the expansion from X to D, right? It's the expansion from X to A, the 1.618, right? Let me just briefly explain here. Also, from this high to this low, right? Oh, sorry. From this high to this low, it's the expansion, as you can see, 1.618. So what else? Yeah, but like I said, you know, if we do claim this low, and you know, I entered a short position here from that 618, and we're getting a bounce, I want to protect my position. You know, if I am looking to claim at least the 17,300, right? You can see that risk to reward already. And potentially even lower, okay, because this ABC correction can even come down to, you know, and that's also a target for these harmonics. You got the C and the A point that can be slightly claimed. This is a liquidity grab as well, guys. You know, if it does dip slightly, you might create a swing failure from that low and then move up. This is very much possible for that ABC correction, and before you actually continue further up. So yeah, I would leave a little bit of my position open, of course, if we were hitting 17,300. You know, it's a first take profit one, as it is the 618 from this pivot low, right? You want to take profits at support if you're shorting, right? No matter what. So Yeah, what else did I wanted to say here? What else? I've just got so much information here to just give it to you guys with this hopefully I'm going to go through the comment section right away, guys. I'm going to go through the comment section. What is S&P 500? S&P 500, it's at a very, very big, resistance volume profile node. Will it double top from this level? Will it double top right now and have a corrective move? This is obviously going to help Bitcoin get that correction down to 17.3, 17.2 levels. What can I say? Like I said, there's another potential scenario here trying to claim this high, where you're actually going to wick up here this level, fail the breakout, and maybe there's going to be another short position with a tight stop loss. Overall, like I wanted to show you, that the risk to reward here is, it's about a 2-3 to 1, 2-3 to 1 approximately. If you're aiming for this, this is already a 2 to 1 risk to reward, as you can see. Even you can come all the way down to the C point and X point, okay? That's 17,200. It's a nice short position. Everything points out. We got Harmonic, we got the fifth wave, we got this high volume node from the volume traded in between the 13th of December and 15th of December, 16th of December from 2022. It's a nice exhausting level. Let's see if it does happen, guys. Overall, you want to get into the highest point possible, like I shared right over here. Swing failure from the high to the low, 618, 50%. That's where I entered, approximately in between this range. So you're going to have a tighter stop loss, guys. But overall, that's a pretty nice risk to reward trade. Let's dive in here. Sorry, guys. Andy, I'm in a short, says Samir. Hey, if you're in a short, you cannot break even because you might get stopped out. I would put a stop loss there. If you get wicked out and you have another consolidation, there will be time for another short if this is a failed breakout again. So you can recuperate some of that, stop loss and even have a pretty nice trade here. Let's see what happens. This for me, there is two scenarios. I want to have good risk management. We either, come down from this level, we either move up, maybe claim the highs. If it does consolidate and fail to break out, get acceptance back below this high of 17,500, I would be happy to re-enter another short because your stop loss is going to be, very, very, very tight. Obviously, I would want to see a reaction. I would want to see acceptance back here, the range, something like this, right? This is my favorite entry point, guys, after a swing failure. You got that 618 here, bang, best example I could give you that I remember, like if it was yesterday, is of course that failed breakout from this low. From this low here, guys, it's the same thing. Right over here, this low, bang, swing failure. As you can see, you tap below this level. It's a failed breakout. You move up, and where do you come down, guys? Yes, to the 618. And that is, I actually longed this, of course. You can take a look at that video on the 22nd of November explaining this same scenario that is happening right now, guys. You cannot make this up. This is real. We are here to make gains. It is possible. So get your cup of tea and enjoy the show. I'm going to go through the comment section right away, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed this technical analysis, because I've been, here for hours, looking at books, looking at all of this, getting all the planets aligned for you so you can actually see, these possible scenarios and showing you how I am playing, the market here. You almost got stopped down. I basically is almost at entry, okay? Hopefully we're going to get that nice leg down. I'm going to manage to lock a few $100 on this, day trade. And this is what it's all about. Let me go through the comment section and say hello to the community. Anyway, wow, that was good. I mean, I was at least about 20 minutes there, 15-20 minutes going through this explanation, guys. There's so much confluence at this range that it is definitely worth a potential correction. Okay, So XRP is due for a good pump. Okay, we can analyze XRP in just a minute. I want to say hello to the community. Morning, Andy. After your TA on Bitcoin, can you please do XRP? Looks like a big Adam and Eve on the weekly with with target 55 cents. Wow, we can take a look at that in just 1 second. Legend Cookie de Chocolata, how are you doing? Tedos, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. Wow, I'm really lagging here behind the comment section. Sorry guys, I'm gonna go quickly. Jar, King Andy, how are you doing, Jar? Joey, let's go. John, how are you? Ali Khan, Matt, Maz, much love from Boston. Amazing TA, thank you. You're very welcome, Maz. Thanks for joining the live stream. What's up, my crypto legends? Smash those likes, Crypto Owl. Yes, drop TA knowledge, kind sir. Thank you very much. What's up, Andy from Ethiopia? Jonathan, how are you? Hello, Andy. Let's go with the best TA in town, says Dutch BTC fan. I have my mods here also. I got Davo, I got Average, I got Seb. I can see Mark Dutch just joined. Wow, I got my mods here. We all need Andy's cheeky monkey pattern. What is the white lines? Which ones? Which white lines? The ones on the chart, right? Yeah, this one right over here is the value area high. Let's leave jokes aside. This is the value area high basically from this trading zone that we had in between November and December. Sorry if you are a new subscriber, don't worry. You will, I like to explain, what I talked about yesterday, a bit of what I talked about today. So yeah, if you're a new subscriber, don't worry. You will get the hang of what is going on, where we at in the market, and where we could potentially go and move. So this white line basically on the top, the value area high is from this trading zone of November and December. We're well above that level for the moment. So this is exactly at $17,230. This is one of the main reasons why this horizontal line can hold. One of the main reasons this could hold. It's the value area high from volume traded range of November and December. We are currently above that level. It's a level where that fourth wave could potentially end, okay? Where we can, the ABC correction. Is that where that fourth wave is, right? We could have a cheeky correction here, guys. We could have a cheeky correction. I've seen this many times. And we could have one of those dips here that can slightly get below 17,130. A little bit of a cheeky correction right there, bang, and create a kind of a double bottom scenario, and then maybe continue to the upside. Very likely, I'm looking for that probability, but I'm looking for that kind of dump that is like whoop. And everybody's like, yo, what happened? Well, it was just time. The timing is likely for this to happen. So nothing to be surprised of if that does actually happen. So yeah, let's dive in here through the comment section and let's go through the community. Tomorrow easy 18K, says Sebi. I'm not too sure. Not too sure about tomorrow, but potentially yes in the coming days. Let's see what kind of correction we have, how much volume. We want to see exhaustion. We want to see this kind of movements, all the way down here. Then we can be pretty confident for those longs. So that's a bull flag, not a crab pattern, lol, says Mike Camera. We shall see. We shall see. If it's a bull flag, we need to break up, right? What are you going to say if this does this, right? I'm going to say, well, this bull flag broke down. Sin Games. Yes, Andy, you see the harmonic. I was looking at this yesterday. I shorted 17,461, looking for a 17K range. Okay. Looking for 17K range. Yeah, 17,300, 200 at least. So, yeah. Where's that guy? Mike Camera. That's a bull flag, not a crab pattern, lol. You just wait. I'm going to come back to your comment section if this does this. If it corrects down. Don't mess with the best. When to long? Very good question. Well, where I'm going to look for a long position add to my long, or my, add to my long basically that I do still have open is when the price comes down to 17.3, 17.2, I am looking at this range, okay? Hey, 17.1, 17.3. I'm looking for this range. Am I going to long here while we drop? No. Am I going to long here on the second drop or whatever happens? I don't know what kind of price action is going to happen. So I need to see the price action to take a decision, right? Decision here was taken for this short. It was very much explained, to perfection on why this is a shorting opportunity, right? For someone that has been watching the charts for over 5 years, for hours every single day, it's pretty obvious how you want to play defensive trading, right? Like I've just explained to you, like I've shown to you, and and how the probabilities can play in our favor. Let's I'm sorry, Andy, but your trend line is starting to look like it's leading diagonal, does it not? What trend line? Hola, Crypto Legends, Mark Dutch, Joseph, I did not see you were here. Best trader, Itachi. I'm not the best trader. Very, very far to be the best trader. But I can make gains at the end of the month, and this is what it's all about. Yes, I get stopped out many times as well. Not going to lie, okay? But it is part of the game, right? Your TA is bang on, says Jennifer. Thank you very much. Talking of the devil, says Seb. We got Mark Dutch in here. Yes, you've got a bearish crab pattern short term, but it's not a big drop. I'm seeing a leading diagonal. Hear me out. It's 5 ABC pattern. Wow. Followed by another leading diagonal. Well, I'll have to, analyze that situation. But for the moment, I'm sticking to what I can see. All right. Mark Dutch, are you in a short position? Says Nadim. Someone's asking. I wish my wife loved me as much as Hamd loves his diagonals. Ahmed, yeah. He loves his diagonals very much. Anyway, let's Gala, please, bro. John, hey, Gala has absolutely skyrocketed, if that is a word. Gala, yeah, we can see Gala is in a bit of a corrective move. Gala actually played I haven't analyzed Gala at all. I mean, not interested. I mean, this is, for me, is too volatile. I'm probably going to get stopped out 10 times here. I just don't want to trade this market. I'm not good trading altcoins. I will focus on Ethereum a lot. Okay, it has a little bit more volatility. Gala's having a little bit of a drop right now. Of course, it is time. Look at this massive big pump. It created a swing, a failed breakout from this high, right? Swing failure right there, bang. Tap this level, liquidity grab. It's time to come down. Yeah. I mean, I'm just going to take some time to analyze this properly. Is this, it's a clear pivot low. If we want to take a look at Elliott wave theory, for example, to start off with something, I mean, for charting at something, it's not going to take 5 minutes, unfortunately, but is this, the third wave right over here, and we just in the corrective wave. This corrective wave can be brutal. I would be very, very careful to jump into long positions after such a massive pump. Okay, we could correct heavily. You can scalp it, you can day trade it, day trade some levels. I mean, I can already see something here that is just telling me that this is likely to go lower. And what is that? Of course, it is, this resistance zone. Look how it beautifully bounced as support. right? Zooming in on Gala, okay? I just want to know, I haven't analyzed this, so we're just looking at what has happened to potentially see what could happen next, right? I want to know where I come from, so to where I'm going, right? Or something like that. We can see a resistance zone right there and the support getting beautifully bounced. What is happening here is you are, it's a descending triangle, basically. It's a descending triangle that broke beautifully that support level. And yeah, I mean, pretty clear. It broke out. I want to check out the lower time frame, such as the 30-minute time frame, and it's a tricky breakout. Overall, that volume node, that volume candle is exactly this one over here. I mean, this is, yeah, it's this volume candle breaking below this almost 40-cent level. That was a beautiful short position. Well, beautiful. It was an okay short position, right? But you break out from that support, clear kind of descending triangle, massive aggressive lower highs hitting this support level consistently. What do you have? You have that breakdown, and this is an altcoin, This is a small percentage move to the downside. Well, no, it's a large percentage move compared to Bitcoin. If you're shorting here at this resistance zone, you want to take profits at the lows, no matter what. And you want to protect position as well. But yeah, it was pretty clear, right? You got a clear descending triangle right there. I think lower is possible on this. This is the 30-minute chart. You got high volume candle right over here that can react as support. On the 30-minute, on the 1 hourly, it's a big candle right there with high volume that could get a bounce as support. You're going to get that liquidity grab below this low right there, and you could get a short-term bounce here. I would be looking for a short-term bounce at the 0.035 cents on Gala because of this massive volume candle right there on the 1 hourly. Got a lot of, several candles there closing out. There's a big level of resistance. You've got several 1 hourly candles, as you can see, bang, bang. Dip below this low, get supported from this 0.35 cent level, and I would blindly guess that it's just about, I think, well, not really, the projected move. No, this is actually lower. That projected move, I would stay cautious. This is kind of breaking a little bit of structure. This, look at this, clear pivot low level, right? From the start of this massive wave. This is one entire wave to the upside. We're just about, well, we were already at 50% Fib level, actually. We were already at 50% Fibonacci, which is at the 0.37. It's at the 0.037 cents. I think it's going to be broken anyway. It's not going to hold as support. 618 is at the 0.33. I would be very, very careful. I think a little bit of more of a corrective wave, but at this range, expecting a bounce in between 0.33, 0.033 and 0.035 is a zone where you could get a nice bounce here on Gala. Big volume candle. It's hitting almost a 618. You're getting liquidity grab below this level. You're probably going to try and get a liquidity below this low and not succeed. It's a potential level for a bounce. I mean, I cannot do much more than this, guys. If not, I'm gonna have to need an hour to analyze the entire situation here on Gala. Let's go through the comment section right away. Oh, we're moving down. We're moving down. I guess it's I guess it was. Hey, this could still be a bull flag, maybe. Got someone here that this is not a crab pattern, it's a bull flag. But let me just get a channel here and go with these lower highs. Yeah, I'm going to take profits here very, very soon from that short. Well, position is protected, so I'm just checking here the lower highs. Let me just clean out I don't want to clean out the chart. I want to leave this here. But let's take a look at the 15-minute and zoom in a little bit right here at this price action. So we got clear lower highs right there. Yeah, I think we could test the support level here in the next 1 to 2 hours, and get that bounce. I mean, let me just take a look at fib level from this pivot low to the high. 50% is breaking. 618 is just at the low of the channel. If we do connect the lower highs, the lower lows, there's a potential bounce here to be created. That's going to be my take profit one. Yeah. Overall, looking for lower. If I do take a look at Fibonacci from this low over here, which is the fourth wave to the fifth wave, 618 is even lower. But, you know, if we do come all the way down there, I don't think it's getting supported anyway. We'll be breaking support level from the lower lows, and I think it can get a little bit aggressive here. When am I going to take a look at for longs? Like I said, you know, I'm not interested in long in here. This dump at the moment. I want to see, you know, I want to see lower, because we should be seeing a deeper correction, and I want to see sideways action. I want to see a consolidation. I want to see a reaction. I want to see, you know, the biggest confluence that I do see here from this correction is in between 17.1 and 17.3. So it's a large zone, basically. We got the value area high, we got the low fourth wave level. Yeah, we need to see what kind of price action we create here, because if we start forming this kind of price action, it's going to be pretty clear for me to long at that level. Once we see that price action, hey, this starts moving low like this, starts moving down, bang, bang, bang. Hey, I'm happy to hold that short position from this beautiful entry point, because it was beautiful, guys. Don't say it wasn't, because it was. And I've given you that clear explanation. So far, playing out, guys. I put my longs in. Stay cautious. I do see the market having a deeper correction. S&P 500, I might close the short, the long position. Happy for a few $100s today. I think it's just there's such a big volume node here at this level. A double top is very, very, very possible. It's massive resistance at this level on the S&P 500. You know, it's been proven a support level also there, also here. It's just a big level, guys. We start correcting heavily from this range. You know, it's not going to be looking great. You know, like I said, if we do get I'm happy for this to continue to the upside, guys, okay? But let me just explain how I'm playing the market. Like I said on the other videos, you know, if I'm right or wrong, I couldn't care less. It's all about knowing where to enter, or knowing how to defend, how to place your stop loss. I would be happy to wait for a consolidation after this movement down. You know, like I said, this could come all the way down to 17,150 in the coming hours to claim this low liquidity grab, bang, and maybe swing failure. If this does happen and we have formed this kind of price action, you know what? I am going to be long. I'm going to be bullish at this level if we were to see this kind of price action. Of course, you know, this might not happen. But if it does, I know very well how to spot those potential good entries. Yeah, what can I say? Shorting Gala. Gala is having a little bit of a corrective move. Yeah, I think at least to the point 035, you got an easy movement down here on Gala. Thanks, Andy, for that for TA shorting position. I'm out. $2K in and it is enough. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal, Axel. Great. Yeah. Andy, damn, you are good, says Jennifer. So far, it is having the corrective move. Yeah, what can I say? I mean, it's when you're in the zone, you're in the zone. But I'm telling you already, my best trading few weeks, where I made some pretty nice gains for myself, was, you know, this movement up, you know, from waiting from this low level from here, you know, expecting that this high over here needs to be claimed, and, you know, absolutely, you know, even crushing it with short positions as well as we were looking for higher. So this was my, you know, one of my best trading couple of weeks, guys, because the win ratio was huge. Anyway, guys, I've been here for a while. I'm gonna wrap it up. Sorry if I didn't take a look at some altcoins. Like I said, guys, my next potential move, you know, we can come as low as 17,150 range. That is what I am thinking. I am expecting higher in the midterm, next coming days. Short term, it looks a little bit bumpy. We should be having a corrective wave. Like I said, we should be potentially coming all the way down to 17,150. I am not going to directly long from this level. I want to see a reaction. A liquidity grab, a consolidation, get back above this range. Then I would consider entering into long positions and playing defensive trading. That is it, guys. This is what I am looking for. Happy to see this correction, very much predicted. Yeah, nothing else I can add here, guys. On Bitcoin, S&P 500 is a big resistance zone at this moment. What happens after ABC correction on an uptrend? It continues up. Basically, it could continue up. What is going to happen if we do? If the price action gets back below the value area low, successfully gets below this 17,127, it can hit that level and it could get a bounce. It can slightly get below this level. If we start getting back into the value area high level from the trading zone in November with high volume and we have a massive aggressive move down, guys, it's game over. 18K is cancelled. It's cancelled, you know, because of course you just have a big fat finger, you know, with multi-millions of shorting positions, just pressing a button and then you just don't, it's a breakout of a structure. You're going to see panic. You're going to see capitulation. So anyway, until that happens, if it does, I'm waiting for a reaction at this zone, guys. 17.1, 17.3 is the zone where I'm expecting some kind of volatility consolidation to get confidence to look for long positions and protect position, guys. Basically, have good risk management. Remember, the platforms that I am using are Bybit and PrimexBT, of course. PrimexBT, if you want to trade the stock market, S&P 500, using crypto as collateral. I use Bitcoin. I'm trying to accumulate Bitcoin here slowly and consistently in this bear market. With Bitcoin, basically trading the S&P 500. This is 0.01, almost 0.02 Bitcoin in profit, you know, from that yesterday's trade. If I can start accumulating here, you know, some Bitcoin you know, with PrimexBT, then absolutely phenomenal trading the stock market. You also got Forex. You know, it's another way to support the channel, of course. You know, the reason why I'm affiliated is because I am using them And yeah, these are my two favorite ones, Bybit and PrimeXBT. You got great bonuses down below, up to $30,000 to be claimed on Bybit. Okay, it's my favorite trading platform for crypto, my favorite trading platform to trade stock market, oil, gold, natural gas. You know, there's all sorts. There's Forex. You also can trade crypto. You got here $7,000 to be claimed. It's 7% added to your deposit. Whatever you deposit, you get 7% added using Bitcoinsensus 50 as a promotion code. And that is for trading, of course. Okay, you cannot withdraw the bonus. It's for trading. It's another way to support the channel. If you're not experienced, all right, and you're just enjoying the TA and you're learning, do not use the links, guys. Trading is an extremely risky skill that you need to, you need to learn during the years, all right? So don't use the links. Don't trade more than you're willing to lose. This is not a game of making, millions. It's very, very hard. I'm happy to make a wage at the end of the month so I can pay my bills. I'm not making hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month. Maybe in the next few years, but for the moment, it's just a few thousand, and it is what it is. But I'm happy with that. If I can quit my 9 to 5 job, trading and with YouTube as well, of course, it's just a little bit more, of course, but with trading, yeah, absolutely phenomenal, guys. And it is possible, and this is why I'm here. I'm here to share with you, proven with you with pure technical analysis here, guys, as you can see on the chart, on how this is possible, how it is possible having good risk management, playing defensive trading, looking at probabilities, guys. And anyway, you can see it on the chart, guys. It is, so far, a lot of the predictions are playing out, to perfection. Is it luck or is it pure technical analysis and probabilities? Yeah, I don't have any luck in my life. It's all about working hard and probabilities. Nothing else. Andy to the moon. Thank you, KN. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Would you short XRP now? Hey, let's take a look at XRP right away, okay? Why not? Let's take a look at XRP. Stay cautious, guys. We could have a very aggressive move down. We have CPI data tomorrow. What is going to happen, guys? I think it's going to be low. I think the forecast is about 6.5 inflation. Or are we at 6.5? Hang on a second. I'm confused right now. Let me just check here. We have CPI. We have inflation rate tomorrow. 7.1 was the previous. 6.5, 6.7 is the forecast. So if it is lower than expected, I think the markets will get a pump. Let's wait and see. Bitcoin is crashing. Take profit one from that short is almost getting hit. Stay cautious, guys. Thank you very much. Andy, you're amazing, says Hamza. Hey, thank you very much. We are here for Andy's TA. No one else. Oh, Bitcoin's moving down, guys. I got someone in the comment section saying, hey, this is not a crab pattern. It is a bull flag. I'm saying, hey, if we break down from this bull flag, yeah, I guess it was a crab pattern after all. It was one of those crazy animals. But it was a lot of confluence. It was a lot was saying that we were going to get that correction, guys. Glad to see this is playing out to perfection. Hopefully you enjoy the live stream. More to come, guys. More technical analysis, more to learn, more to see different levels, different tools, different stuff. And note that I'm not using order flow. I'm not using, different, delta. There's so much information out there. If you take a look at the indicators, there are thousands of indicators out there. You do not need these silly indicators, okay? There's many indicators, too much information, and I'm getting a course ready which is short, nice and sweet. And a lot of people might say, hey, there's more information to you're lagging of information. No, there's too much information out there, and I'm just breaking it sweet into nice 6 to 8 hour course, right? Obviously with a lot of videos of 5, 10, 15 minutes, but going straight to the point on what tools we can use to make gains at the end of the day, guys. Thank you very much. Smash up that like button, guys. 2023 is going to be huge. Maybe not for crypto, maybe not for the bear market, for stocks, for the economy, but for you and me, it's going to be a great trading year. Thank you, Mark Dutch. Thank you, Seb. Thank you, Joseph. Mods, Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next live stream.